am pulling out. Hey now. Heading to tonight, Birmingham. I've got a meeting tomorrow morning on my way to Sorenex's Summer Strong. And finally gonna be in Columbia, South Carolina tomorrow. That's the plan. And then I will pick up the old boy Jesse Burdick Friday morning. So, hope you guys enjoy some Summer Strong. I'll try to keep these edited day by day, because I don't have anything better to do. We'll see how it goes. This is a long road trip day.
Escape the blistering inferno inside. Basilone cut them down, firing from the hip. The machine gun vibrated in his powerful arms.
Alright, got some snacks, some beef jerky, firing off one of the ketogenics packs. Been really happy with this. Diet's been really good the last 2 weeks or so. I think I partied this weekend with a bunch of Taco Bell, but fucking whatever. It's one meal. Other than that, it's been really solid, and the ketogenics packs are good, and definitely got you pissing purple. Can't be bad, right? Now the thing is, I don't know if they are something in them that mimics so that you piss purple, or if it's actually your body has reached a ketogenic state. But I'm gonna keep taking them. Usually listen to podcasts if I'm on a long drive. Radio, I do talk radio. I very rarely listen to music. It's too short term for long drives. So podcasts like Joe Rogan that are long, or Jocko podcasts are really good. Stuff like that. Mark Bell's usually, depending on who's on it, I listen to as well. Yeah, those are the three I really like. The Jocko one's kind of intense. I really like a lot of what he has. It's pretty interesting and motivating, and I don't have a military background, so whereas Rogan's probably my favorite. Rogan has the most interesting topic covered in the way that I would like to see those topics covered. So, alright, back on it. So, a little over halfway to Birmingham. Birmingham's only like 6 hours. And then I'll be home base tonight, and then an hour and a half drive up north tomorrow for a meeting, and then drive back down and then to South Carolina. I don't mind long days in the truck. Other than I end up feeling a little like Dookie, but I try to use it as much as I can to decompress and be away from my computer, though I still have my phone. But it's not the same as sitting in a computer chair. Just some time to kind of relax and focus on something else. It's really nice. I've always liked it. I've always liked being on the road, and travel's good for you. I've always liked traveling, and I want to do a shitload more of it. Except I'm going to start doing some overseas stuff, more overseas stuff. So if anyone would like to make me independently wealthy so I can just kind of go and do as I want to at any time, that would be great. I would love that. So, till then, hustling. Waking up to hotel room coffee. Thanks, Birmingham. Yesterday did a Q&A on Snapchat. About to run through those and fire off some answers for you guys. Yeah. Why do I have a tattoo of Iceland? I guess you're referring to that one, which is Iceland. Underneath it says Patrakkas Fjordur, and above it says Fullstyrkur. I've traveled to Iceland 5 or 6 times now Would like to go back once a year, but hasn't worked out the last couple years. I got this tattoo the second time I was in Iceland at a small tattoo festival in Reykjavik. Did I get it the first time? No, I got it on the first trip there. Yeah. Got lucky enough to get hooked up and get it done. Patreksfjörður is the town that I competed in my first time there, and then full styrkur has to do with full strength as far as the Iceland Viking testing stones, and I've been able to lift and do all of them. With the Husafell, the stones at Drukvik. There's a big one up north in the West Fjords I don't remember the name of. But I've given them all a go. Success. And well, there's a few I haven't got to do, but big ones I have. So that's why I got it. That and I love Iceland. It's really great. When will I be back on the podcast of terror? I don't know. I really like being on it. I know Matt sent me some beer. I've been kind of a bad friend. I need to get back on it. So my biggest issue has been time lately. I've just been really slammed with a bunch of shit. Sorry, it's a really bad excuse.
Snapchat Q&A question. Traveling pitfalls for international athletes. Equipment on airplanes. How long out should they arrive at the country?
Pitfalls of international travel for athletes, and like, what do I see? It's like traveling international is tricky, especially it's not exactly as simple an answer as this or that. I haven't gone any further past like Scotland. Well, I went to Paris, but yeah, it's in the same ballpark. I haven't been to like Australia to compete or anything like that. Something crazy flight-wise. I pack all my equipment that I can. Like I've got a big rolling toolbox that I use, and it flies everywhere with me. It doesn't seem to check in heavy. Well, it doesn't check in oversized. It may check in heavy. And I carry all my shoes and stuff like that. I try to carry everything I could possibly need. That's just less shit I have to stress about if I get in country and realize I forgot something. Traveling within the States is easy. Usually I can buy something new if I need to. I mean, I don't have to travel with implements in my sport, so that's a little different. I think with track and field you would have to. Last year for Scotland, or last year for Paris, and this year for Scotland, like, I'll be over at least a week before the big contest. And that's about what it takes for me to get adjusted. You can either show up and do it really quick before jet lag really sets in, or you can wait a week. And the best you can do on that travel, if you can sleep on the red eye that usually goes across the Atlantic, pretty good to go. I really can't speak for longer travel than that, but you gotta sleep, and you've gotta try to get on a decent sleep schedule for whenever your competition's gonna be, so that you're gonna be awake and not struggling during that. You wanna have your CNS going and stuff like that. The best thing I can do is work out and try to get back on a normal plan the soon I hit the ground. Music I listen to before a big meet. Do I chill or relax? It really, what I want to do before a big meet really depends on A, the meet, and B, the mood I'm in. If I feel like I need to get fired up, I'll try to crank that tempo with music. I'm gonna scratch you on my neck. I look like a crazy person. All right. I'll try to ramp that up with music a little bit. There's a lot of hip hop. Metal gets a little bit too much for me on throwing days, since I find throwing's got a lot more rhythm to it that I really like something more hip hop. Like I said, Lil Wayne, that College Grove album with him and 2 Chainz got some really great tracks on it. Kendrick Lamar, I listen to a lot. Not the newest album, the one before. Those are probably the things I listen to the most. You gotta be a little bit more relaxed to throw. It's not like a big lift. If it's a big lift, I don't know, man, I really don't need fucking music to lift. That's the truth. I've lifted just fine in silence. If I'm listening to music in my garage, whatever the playlist I put on that day is gonna stay on for my big lifts. I don't change music to hit a big lift. I don't rely on that. Favorite 90s hardcore band. I don't know that I was listening to a lot of hardcore in the 90s.
from a small southern town, and really my exposure to music grew once I got out of that. I listened to a lot of stuff from the 90s, I guess. I mean, you gotta remember, like in the early 90s, I was in fucking middle school. What did I listen to, like in middle school and late high school? Probably Sublime. I bet I listened to Dave Matthews Band a bit. I mean, you had to, right? For the ladies. I listened to Slipknot, Korn, Limp Bizkit. I listened to a lot of that. I liked a little bit of that rap metal. I don't think I ever got real Crazy Town. Maybe that's later down the road. I liked White Zombie. That album's really good. That was probably the first album that I really listened to that I really got, that I liked metal. But not a whole lot from the hardcore scene. That's a shame. Punk stuff and hardcore I got into a little bit later. I kind of found Black Flag a little bit later in the Misfits and stuff like that, and really got into that. I like that stuff. I mean, I'm not a music wizard, so sorry that answer's not better. I was hanging out listening to Sublime and just enjoying life, being chill. Least favorite whiskey? Probably Jack Daniels, probably something like that. Some basic bitch shit off the shelf, some well drink. I don't drink a lot. I don't drink a lot anymore. I just don't really enjoy being hungover. And so when I do drink now, I'm fucking snobby and picky about what I want to drink. I don't drink trash. I don't really like Crown. I don't like Maker's Mark. I like nicer stuff. I like Knob Creek. I like Blanton's. If I can get my hands on Pappy, which I have a bottle of. Nice. I haven't drank in a long time. Yeah, that's what I do whiskey wise. Favorite Spotify channel? I don't know that I have one. I just listen to kind of the bands I want to listen to. I listen to Alkaline Trio a lot. That gets played a lot, so it's brand new. Emo Night playlist is great. Emo Night LA, Taking Back Tuesday, that playlist is fucking awesome. Listen a lot of Every Time I Die. I like Wolf Mother. Old Sabbath. The Clash. I also like a lot of rap. I like a lot of hip hop. I like Schoolboy Q. I like Kendrick Lamar. I like the new College Grove album with Weezy and 2 Chainz. Yeah, that's mostly. And I do have a Spotify channel. I have a Spotify name. I'll put a link below to my kind of running playlist. I update it sometimes. All right, there's your cues, and I need to hope you guys enjoyed some of those A's. I'm gonna pack my shit, get out of here, and hit the road. Have a good one.